Kansas City Outlaws 3-0 to win the Midwest Championship. So there's a little bit of bad blood between the Ice Hawks and the Omaha Junior Lancers. You got to think that the Ice Hawks are coming into this game with a chip on their shoulder, seeking for a little bit of redemption against your Omaha Junior Lancers. All right, last words of encouragement for the team. A lot of confidence here as they take on the Kansas City Ice Hawks. Kansas City physical team, we've seen them through their players put some heavy lumber on the Omaha Junior Lancers in past games. We'll have to see how tight the refs call it here in the Stampede tournament. You've got Hudson Hatch in net for the Omaha Junior Lancers. Starting line is Bates, Myers, Luna, and Ponick, and Weinstein on defense. My co-announcer, Andy Kenny, not with me today. He's got some conflicts in the schedule. Tried for a one-timer out front in the high slot. And couldn't connect on that one. Andy, we miss you. Wish you the best with the other children in their events today, and we'll hold it down here in Lancerland. Bates shifts behind the net. Swung around by the Kansas City Ice Hawks. Picked back up by Weinstein, dumps it into the zone. And that's Luna behind the net, dumps it out front, and covered by the goalie. We're going to face off in our offensive zone. Lines are going to change. Next line coming out, looks like we've got Collins back in the game. Missed him yesterday on defense. Heard he was out with bronchitis, so hopefully he's feeling better. The lungs are healthy and ready to contribute to the team today. Impact player on defense, and we missed that yesterday in that game against the Ice Cats. Missed breakout opportunity there by the Ice Hawks. Turned over in the neutral zone. Ice Hawks looking to wrap around. Miss a chance out top. Cook's got the puck. Trying to drive forward. Stripped away in the neutral zone. The Ice Hawks chip it back into the zone. Lopez with a puck. Trying to make the move. Gets around Collins. Picked back up, corralled by the Ice Hawks and swung out to the point. D-to-D pass. And shot on net. Turned away by Hatch. And turned back over in the defensive zone. Cook lays some heavy lumber on him. Takes the puck away and it's cleared. And we're going to get a full change for the Lancers on that one. Nobody back on defense, but plenty of time to recoup. Bichette was in pressure. Great forecheck there. Dinkelman's going to corral this one behind the net. He's got pressure from Lopez, or from 91 there. Chip back out. Stripped. Puck driven behind the net on the deflection. And the Lancers come back up with it. Good breakout pass there. And it's driven back into the offensive zone as Machette had a collision with Pierce from the Ice Hawks. Taken away, drop pass to Meyer. Got along the boards, pushing below net. Shot! And turned away by the goaltender of the IceHawks. Breakout pass for the IceHawks here. Looking to transition, stripped away by Papstein. And puck turned right back over in the neutral zone. And Papstein putting some physicality, gets Warpeza got dropped there on that play, and I think we're going to a little extracurricular activity here, and the referees need to get in there and separate this. That is on the referees, not on the Omaha Junior Lancers. They should have sped in there and broke that up immediately. Instead, Papstein going to the box for the added pushes there, and we got the original penalty on 89, probably for roughing on that play. Let's just see if we go 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 if they got an offsetting happening here. Puck coming back into the Lancers offensive zone. They're going to play 4-on-3 hockey here. We got, you can see that, and we must have offsetting penalties for roughing or unsportsmanlike for the extracurricular activities with Papstein in one of the IceHawks, and then the original penalty, which would have been for roughing on the initial. So 4-on-3 hockey, man advantage here for the Lancers. Actually, I apologize, 5-on-4. We're going 5-on-4 hockey with those offsetting penalties. And good opportunity here in the zone. Trying to get a quick hit on that. Ponick throws it on net, deflected, and kicked back out. But Weinstein drops, no, turned over in the neutral zone. And we're getting offsides there. Bring that one back out to the dot for a faceoff. Apologize, fans, for any herky-jerky movements here on the video. Trying to operate video and audio today without the assistance of our great announcer, Andy Kenny. Face-off turn away. Hatch going to just cover that one. And we'll take a face-off down in the defensive zone. Wide decision there by Hatch, stopping play. They didn't maybe have the offensive system set up. We win the draw. Remember, we're on this man advantage here for another minute 9 with about 8:22 left in the game. Trying to break it out here. Pass doesn't connect in the neutral zone. And the IceHawks try and get it out, but kept in by Bates. And Myers throws it down to the corner. Kicks it back out to Luna. Luna with a shot. Out front, nobody on the back door there. Collins steps up from defense, tries to knock it in, but it goes behind the net. IceHawks desperately trying to clear this puck here. Luna comes back up with it. Throws it on net, turned away. Collins, oh! Fantastic shot by Collins, and the goalie or the defenseman just got a stick on it there to deflect it wide. Excellent work on the offensive pressure by the Lancers. Oh, man goes down, shot, turned away by Hatch, we're wide there. And you've got about 15 seconds left on the penalty with the man advantage. Turned over, kicked up front. We're going to get a change here as Myers dumps it into the zone. And no icing called. Said it got tipped on that. And it is now full strength 5-on-5 hockey here at Liberty First Arena. IceHawks getting around our defense, but pinned in the corner by Tinkelman. Great defensive play there. Cook comes up with it. A little bit of ping pong here. Shot turned away or went wide by Hatch. Couldn't see again. Tough to see through this net. Centering pass misses and should be able to clear the zone here. Great pass. Threaded the needle on that, and Cook dumps it into the zone to chase it here. Swung back around the boards and bumped back down. Puck out front again, and that's about the third or fourth time that we've had the puck out front. And nobody on the rebound. Gives it up, wide open shot. Hatch covers it. Stops, covers, and we'll get a face-off here in our defensive zone. 6:14 left here in the first period. 0-0 face-off in the defensive zone. Won by the Ice Hawks. Kicked back. They're going to have to regroup. Strong forecheck by the Lancers there. Almost too strong. We had two men going after the puck instead of one. Got to make sure we're keeping our defensive front back on that. Picked up by Vince, and they're going to call offsides. Borderline call there. Good offensive chance as Vince is working into the offensive zone. Face off at the dot. It's going to be taken by Vince. One, and Oropeza tries to jump it in. Referee gets in the way there. And corralled by the Ice Hawks. Oh, picked up out front. Somehow three Ice Hawks standing at net front. Lost the puck, and Oropeza swung in, pulled it away, but didn't get a chance at a shot there. And kick it up front. Ice Hawks racing for the puck. Hatch covers it wisely. Had some offensive pressure coming at him from the Ice Hawks, who beat us back on defense. One, saved by Hatch. Quick hit there, draw one, and a quick slap shot. Cradled by Hatch, and we'll do it again with 5:21 left here in the first. One again by the Ice Hawks. Swung back around. Late to pick it up there, but Weinstein battles for it, pulls it away. Bates tries to push it through and regains control. Kicks it up to Luna. Luna running with Myers. Myers stays on side here. We got a chance. Kicks it back to Myers. Too much defensive pressure there. Luna retains, gets it back. Backhand. Turned away by the goalie. Myers hard shot. Again, turned away when the goalie had his pads down on the ice. And nice defense by Lucas Connick there. Myers comes back up with the puck. Going to make a move here. Quick wrister hits the stick of the defenseman. Like, oh, great play. Nice backhand by Myers on that. Myers tracking his own shot, following it, got the rebound, picked it up off the wall, had a quick backhand that hit the goalie's leg pad. And that one's going to be icing. Coming back down to the Lancers offensive zone. Good pressure by the Lancers early here in the game. You got to think that we continue to put that pressure on this goalie, who seems to be a little bit undersized, that we're going to have an opportunity to put one in. Ice Hawks win the draw. Puck kicked out front. And Ice Hawks come back up with it. No, turned over in the neutral zone. Ash Kenny kicks it over. We're going to stay on sides here and regroup. And Rubinski dumps it into the zone. Chase this one down. Rubinski, great effort there. Goes to get his own dump and chase. The Ice Hawks were trying to corral it in the backside. Shot on net. Again, good pressure up front. Puck kicked away. It's going to be a foot race. They're calling it off. Collins fighting for it. Comes up with the puck. Puts the Ice Hawk down. It's going to be picked up by Pierce here on defense. Pushed forward into the zone. Kicked out front. Dangerous pass, but we had good net front coverage on that. Got a stick on it. And Rubinski trying to get an advantage here. Nobody on the backside. Defense was getting a change. Shot deflected by Papstein. Great play. Papstein put the wheels to it. Another shot. Sealed. Hatch pushes it out. And picked up. Trying to get a move here. Myers, good effort on that one. Just couldn't get the stick completely on it. Battle behind the net. Puck out front. Quick wrister and wide. battling for it here. 3 Lancers, and with those numbers, they definitely come away with it. Trying to push it up off the boards. That's going to be icing. And we'll come back down into our defensive zone. 2:32 left on the clock here. 0-0 in the first. Lancers versus the Kansas City IceHawks. Won by the IceHawks. Tried to kick out front. Puck loose. Pushed away. Shot and deflected by Weinstein. Kicked it back. Slap shot wide. And turned over in the offensive zone. Page out front. He's in the slot. Shot. Hatch turns it away. Gets his own rebound. Looking for an opportunity. Doesn't see it. He's going to pull it back. And great play by Myers. Shot. A lot of traffic out front. Lost where that one went. It was either off of a defenseman or off of Hatch and then up into the netting. Puck out of play. Foul ball. Whoa. Cameraman getting an assist from Mr. Myers out here. This tripod system, too technical for me. Ooh, dangerous pass out front, turned over. Myers comes up with it. He's going to pass it off the boards and beat him with his speed. He's got numbers. It's Luna and Myers. Shot, rebound. A little bit wide. Great hard low shot off the pads. There's a pass out front by Luna. Good look. And the Lancers have to regroup here. And we're going to get an offsides. Great opportunity by Myers and Luna running together on that. And I apologize if I missed the rebound on that. We got the shot from Myers, hard off the goalie's pad, low. That's exactly what you want in that situation with a 2-on-1. And Luna, the rebound just carried him off out of his reach. Lancers come away with it, and it's going to be kicked in by Hansen. Hansen dug out by Luna off the boards. They'll chase this one down. Luna knocks down the puck and then buries the IceHawk. That looked like a WWE move right there. Surprised we didn't get a roughing call. That kid went completely off his feet. Hansen comes up with it and sends it off the glass. Myers looking to pick it up here. And kick back. Hansen's got it. See if he goes D to D here. Nope, he's going to push it up, and it's picked up by Bates. Bates, sneaky pass, and that's Luna in the open. Luna shot. Low and safe. Good opportunity there with about 45 seconds left with a 2-on-0. We had the defenseman trailing on that play. Luna tried the low shot, but the goalie got there. I think he might have an opportunity with this goalie to go top shelf, just with the size there, especially if he drops down into that butterfly. We'll see if the Lancers can identify that. Quick hit. Oh, stolen away. Good opportunity. Taken away by the IceHawks there. Trying to pass it up. Disrupted. You got 28 seconds left on the clock here. The Lancers try and put one more run on it if they can get it out of their defensive zone. Physical play. Puck behind the net. Given up. And that was a backhand shot up in the air, and the IceHawk grabbed it and threw it into the net. I think we need. Oh, they called a high stick on that. I thought he grabbed it with his hand. Either way, we're not playing basketball. You got to put that in with the stick and keep it below the crossbar. For folks at home, if you knock in that puck from above the crossbar with your stick, then that is going to be called high stick, and that goal is disallowed. 4 seconds left here. We're going to come back down the ice for a face-off in the Lancers' defensive zone. 3 seconds left, 1 second left, and that'll do it for the first period. As you hear the horn here at Ralston Arena, packed, really, if you look around. I'm going to go fan cam here. We got a good turnout by the Lancers fan. We're down in that area. We're here in this area. And we got a whole bunch sitting up here. Fan cam, waving it home to the fans. And excuse any jostling that's going on here. I'm going to try and figure out how I can get this camera to pan down for us without dropping the iPad. Lancers, good opportunity in the first period. Several rebounds coming off that we had a chance to put into the net. Just couldn't connect up front. They'll look to remedy that here as we go into the second. Strong goalie play on both sides. And that's what we saw last time around when we played the Ice Hawks as well. Physical play. You're going to have to get something on the back door here. Good passing opportunities to seek a goal in this game. Second period underway here at Liberty first. Lancers come away with it. Tim Papstein chips it up. Lancers with numbers if you were able to pull that one out, but Ice Hawks come away with it. Little, put the brakes. Oh, the Ice Hawks put the brakes on. Might have been a trip there, but no call. And they're looking to swing it over. Lopez trying to corral that, and it swung back around as they come on sides and regroup. Ice Hawks moving the puck well, but the Lancers defense getting in those passing lanes. Papstein around two plays, around three. Shot and rebound turned away. Nice stick work by Timmy. Puts it out front. That puck is loose. And it's in. Again, I apologize for the camera work, man. It's a little difficult having to lean the camera and can adjust it. But here's what happened on that play. Tim Papstein, hustle play, comes up from the defense, gets by two defenders with some nifty footwork and stick work. Takes a shot from the corner. Rebound comes off. Ice Hawks try and clear it. Tim got his stick on it, knocked it behind, regained control, kicked it out front, and we got a shot on that, and it went right through the 5-hole of the goalie, just drifted in. And that puts your Lancers up 1-0 here with about 11 minutes left in the second period. Ice Hawks, that'll be icing. Like the defenseman there forgot you have to get past the red line to dump it in the zone. Educational point, that is icing. You have to get the puck past center ice, which is that big red line right there, to drop it into the zone. Otherwise, that is icing, and it'll come back down into your defensive zone. Lancers the face-off. Luna pulls it away. Wraparound, no, wide. Saw Bates there trying to get a wraparound shot, but the stick of the Ice Hawks got in the way. Nice breakout pass by the Ice Hawks here. Some pressure coming in and taken away. Nice job by Weinstein and Myers on the back check there. Fantastic work by our center. That's exactly what we need in this game to keep the Ice Hawks at bay on the offense. That's got to be tripping somehow. Yes, we will. We will get a call on that. Tripping call as Luna had the step, and the Ice Hawk pulled him down. And that'll put us on the man advantage here on the power play with about 10:20 left in the second period. Power play unit out. We've got Oropeza, Vince, Meyer, Papstein, and Pinkelman. The Lancers seek to go up 2-0 here, take advantage of this power play opportunity. Vince wins the draw, ties him up. Oropeza comes away with it. Wings it around. Myers on the backside, tries to center it in front. And that one's going to be icing if we let it go. Yep, and it's coming back down as the clock stops. 1:15 left on that power play opportunity. Same unit out. Vince wins it. Quick shot. Knocked away by the defenseman. Not sure if he knew he was in the way, but his shin pad definitely got there. D-to-D pass. Papstein wins it. Tip. Vince almost tipped that one in, but it goes wide. Oropeza comes back up with it. Nifty moves. Curls shot. And cradled by the goalie. Good opportunity by the Lancers. That's what you like to see. Couple good opportunities here. We're keeping with the same unit as the Ice Hawks change their personnel. .57 seconds left on the penalty. 9:45 in the second period. Oropeza steps up. He's got his open shot in the high slot. Puts on net. And rebound by Vince. And they bury it in the back of the net. He puts the biscuit in the basket, 2-0. Junior Lancers. Great effort and great work by the power play unit for the Junior Lancers on that. That's what you want to see. Hard shots on net, forwards crashing the net, get that rebound and get that opportunity. And Vince on the backdoor weak side there. Goalie had made the initial save on Oropeza's shot, and Vince picked up the rebound and lights the lamp. 9:37, full strength hockey here. Ash Kenny. Nice job by Rubinski getting tied up on that one. Slow to get up, but he's back in it. He's going to go to the bench. It looks like Rubinski's hobbling a little bit. Might have twisted an ankle on that. And we're going to have Myers coming back out on the ice while they check on Rubinski on the bench. Face off in the Junior Lancers defensive zone. And won by the Ice Hawks. They toss it back out. They're going to have to regroup on this. Strong forecheck by Myers as he gives chase there, and he comes back up with it. Kicks it over. Nope, pulled away by the Ice Hawks, who dump it back into the zone. And if that Ice Hawk would have taken it to the net, he might have had an opening there, but drops into the zone, they give chase. Great back check and stick lifting happening by the Omaha Junior Lancers right now, not allowing the Ice Hawks to bring the puck up the middle. And cleared by Bates on that one. As the puck comes down, the Ice Hawks look to pick it up in their defensive zone and regroup. We're going to get personnel change for some of the Lancers here. Looks like new defenseman on that. And Weinstein tries to tip it away, doesn't get there. Ponick, good defense, backside opportunity for the Ice Hawks as it slowly drifted through the in front of the crease in the low slot there. Cook's got the puck. Shot! Oh, look for Kenny on the backside, couldn't connect. And kicked out front again. Puck out front. And just couldn't get a stick on it as the goalie was trying to find that one. Two good opportunities going across the slot. And, oh man, the Ice Hawk blew a tire on that one. Lucas Ponick picks it up and swings it around. He's going to look to break this puck out. Ice Hawk steps up, puts a body on him, and they're going to drop it back into the zone. Vince, nifty move on that. Picked up by Luna. Luna tries to clear it. Ice Hawks bury it back into the corner. And Weinstein, that one gets picked up. Luna grabs those baseball skills, drops it for himself, gets picked around. Luna's going to have to get back on sides here. Vince, great move, nice curl, and dumps it in. as Luna gives chase to his own pass. Kept in by Wine. Nope, Weinstein's got to pick it up. Tries to pass behind, gets by him. And Myers, again, with that strong back check, comes up with the puck and looking for an opportunity and lost a handle on that one. Myers, again, picks it up in the foot race, just battling, powers through it. He's got his man Moon on the backside. Back. Shot, puck up. Excellent play by Bates. And I got to say, that was an absolute hustle play by Myers. He gets pinned against the boards, powers through it. That's that gym time. That's the weight room right there. Pushes through, put the backhand into the goalie, and puck came off and just sat out front of the crease. And Bates on a strong crash to the net, puts it in, flying. He's like flying squirrel there, Rocky and Bowinkle. And then Bates, not only did he score the goal, but he scored himself into the net. Goalie hurting on that one. Hopefully he's okay. May have caught a stick to the glove or the wrist on that one. Slow to get up, and we hope that he's all right. I don't see another goalie for the Ice Hawks, so that would be a bad situation for them. Oh, wait, no, I apologize. They do have another goalie. He was hiding there. 3-0 Omaha Junior Lancers, 6:50 left in the second period. Orpeza, strong forecheck. Nice job by the Ice Hawks getting out of their zone. Connected on the pass as well. Pass out front. Picked up by Vince. Vince running with Orpeza. Stays on sides. Vince stopped. Shoots. Puck up top. Orpeza kicks it back out to Vince. He's going to drop it back to Orpeza. And the puck swims behind the net. Myers going to give chase. Puck kicked out. He's got a man on a cherry pick here. They're looking for it. And Hatch couldn't. Oh, Hatch with some nifty stick work right there. Pope checks it away. The Ice Hawks had an opportunity there. Fortunately, got a stick on that and knocked it out. And left the luggage behind. Did Meyer. And we'll get a change on that offsides. Face-off picked up here by the Ice Hawks. Number 9 working his way around, but too much defensive pressure there. No, somehow we didn't get the puck, but Collins comes back up with it. And it's 9 versus 9 behind the net here. Number 9 for the Ice Hawks comes up with it. Hatch steals the corner. No opportunity there. Centering pass disrupted by Rabinski, who's back on the ice. No, I'm sorry. It is Rabinski back on the ice, who just glides along. Kicks it back to Hansen. Hansen, slap shot. No, that is blocked by number 60, Sparks, who is trying to get around Hansen. The Hansen pestering defense. Shot out front. Hatch, diving save. They tried to wrap it around on the weak side on him, but he got his leg pad down, did the splits, and saved it. And Kenny and Collins beating up the Ice Hawks player there. No, shot out front! And saved by Hatch. That was a dangerous play as we kicked it back into the Ice Hawks stick right in the slot. But fortunately, they put it in Hatch's chest, and he does a great job cradling that, and we'll get a face-off. Hey, a little Journey playing here in the arena. The fans going wild. Everyone's singing with it. Corner, and it's going to be Ponick coming up with it behind the net. No, it's shipped back in by the Ice Hawks. A lot of action here, trying to figure out where the puck is. There we go. Good centering power, good breakout pass to Luna. He's got some speed. He's trying to get around the edge. Shoots it on net, and the goalie is going to freeze that one. 11 face-off in the Lancers offensive zone. 4:17 left here in the second period. 3-0 Omaha Junior Lancers. Weinstein shot deflected and it's kicked down ice. Hatch is going to kick it to the corner for his players, but the Ice Hawks end up winning the foot race there and came up with it. Knockdown D-to-D pass for the Ice Hawks. They throw it back in and it stays behind the net. Weinstein comes up with it, passes out. Good effort there. Shot on net. Hatch save. Hatch another save. Had to find the puck quickly on that one as it's bouncing around. Nice work by the goalie. And Weinstein going to get the puck and swing it around here. And it goes back in. Oh, missed. That was a whiff by the Ice Hawks who were trying to bury that one back towards the net or into the corner. Called off by the referees, and the Ice Hawks have to play this out of their defensive zone. Picking up speed as he comes around the edge. Jenny sends it to the corner, and Ponick is going to work with Oropeza to pick this one up. Oropeza put to his knees, still got a stick on it. Nice effort there with the hand-eye coordination. And puck behind the net, kicked out to the center, and Hatch tips it away. And Oropeza again from his knees, but it's kept in. And Vince comes up with it. He's got some speed. Ice Hawks back on the offensive here. Oh, man goes down. Otherwise, we didn't have anybody on the weak side. And we will get an icing on that. Tried for a two-line pass, but his man, sniper in the building, or he caught an edge, or, you know, ice is slippery, and he goes down. Fortunately for the Junior Lancers, otherwise that could have been a breakaway opportunity. About 2 minutes and 46 seconds left here in the second period. 3-0 Omaha Junior Lancers. Well, James Brown playing for us here. Oh, Lancers come up with a shot, turned away by the defense, picked up again. Vince shot, tries to go high. And Oropeza going to swing it back around. Puck rimmed around. And breakout opportunity here. He looks like Meyer was taken down there, but he's got it between his legs. It's like he was in excellent play by Myers. Puck in the high slot. Got a man down low, but Meyer comes back up with it. Meyer was almost crisscross applesauce over there, but got his stick down and pushed it away. And Vince flips one to the goalie, who catches it Willie Mays Hayes style, for those of you who are Major League fans. And we're going to get a face-off here in the offensive zone for the Lancers. CCR playing in the building. You gotta love the, oh man, Collins ripped one, went right off the back of his own player. We got a breakaway opportunity here. Hatch saves it. Good angle on that one by the goalie. Oh, excellent play by the Ice Hawks. Whips it around. Hatch gloves it. And that's saved. That was a heck of a play by Lopez, or no, by Page on that. He was chest on the ice, corralled it with his stick, gets back up, and turnaround whipsaw shot. But Hatch gloves that one and turns it away. That was left-handed larceny there by Hatch with the glove save. Puck picked up by Kenny and got in the neutral zone. He's taken down, but you got Rabinski in the open shot. Rebound, nobody there, and Collins comes back up with a hard shot on net, goes wide. And Hansen takes it away from the Ice Hawk and send it out of the zone. We got about a minute left here in the second period. Lancers seeking to play some strong defense. Puck picked up, drops it, and Hatch with a save. You had a wide open slot there, no net front coverage, and a backhand, but Hatch does the splits, gets the leg pads down in time and saves it. Excellent work And 53 seconds left on the clock here in the second period. Very astute play by the IceHawks there. They brought it down in the corner, kicked it on the centering pass to the low slot, had his man wide open there. Lancers got to make sure that we're staying on top of who we need to cover so we don't get that situation again. 3-on-2 coming into the zone here. Good back tech by IceHawks. They come back up with it. Get some fancy footwork by Bates, who hands it over to Myers. Myers, fun! Oh, Myers in front of the net. Great pass over to Luna, but we just couldn't corral that one or couldn't get a stick on it and finish it. Bates steals it away. Another opportunity, and bouncing puck does not go into the stick. Weinstein dumps it around and see if we can do it again. Bates giving chase behind the net. Luna chips it back in. Bates goes down, picks it back up. He's got room here to operate. Passes, shot, and frozen by the netminder with 5 seconds left in the second period. Another great opportunity set for the Omaha Junior Lancers as they seek to go ahead with another goal. And again, apologize for any Blair Witch Project action with the camera work today. Doing my best as we're on uneven terrain and close quarters here. Kept in by Lucas Ponick, swung back around. That'll do it for the second period. As you hear the horn go off. Great period by the Lancers. And if you keep winning periods, you're going to win the game. And excellent work there on the team effort. Normally, I'd kick it over to Andy on this one to ask what you're looking for going into the third period. What I'd say if I know Andy like I think I know Andy, he would say you got a 3-0 lead, you got to play smart hockey here. It's still got to be dump and chase. If you get a seam with an opportunity, take it to the net. Try and control the net front coverage on your own defensive end and keep that puck in the neutral zone or in your offensive zone to burn that clock. Get it across the half ice, send it in as that dump and chase. And let's seek to burn up some minutes here and walk away from this one and into the next game of the tournament. We'll see how the Lancers show up in the third. A lot of confidence as they walk into this next period against the Kansas City IceHawks. And if you weren't listening earlier, I did give a Rocky and Bowinkle reference to Bates, who did a flying squirrel move in the crease of the IceHawks to score the second goal for the Lancers. Third period about to get underway here. 12 minutes on the clock. Face-off won by the IceHawks. IceHawks pretty decent puck movement here. Lancers got to look to get into those passing lanes. Little stop move, kicked out front. Backhand. Hatch freezes the puck. Little backhand threw it on net there, and chaos up front as we tried to freeze that puck. Face-off won by the IceHawks. Ooh, chipping around and kicked out of the zone. IceHawks will have to regroup here. And strong forecheck pressure by Cook. We come up with the puck. Rabinski. Woo! Man, Rabinski takes a knee to the head on that one. But he's still on the ice. And you can see he's shaking his head on that. The Lancers with Cook and Rabinski trying to have that strong forecheck and create an offensive opportunity. Face-off in the zone. Orpeza to take it. Wins the draw. Quick shot by Pickleman. Oh, no, that was by Vince. Sorry. And somehow that puck did not go in. Looked like it got deflected once or twice there. I thought it was going to go over the goalie's head, but it moved to the left and away from the goal. Papstein comes up with the puck. Kicks it back to Meyer. Meyer backhand in, and they'll switch back. Nice job by Meyer, the forward, stepping back to take that defenseman's place as he moved up to play the puck. Buried in the corner, and the referees are going to whistle that one down. We'll take a face-off with 10 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third. Oropay's on the draw. Referee, a long wait there. He was probably giving them guidance on what they needed to do. We're asking them how their school the week went. Shot turned away. Shot back on net. Nice kick save by the goalie there. Kept in play by Vince. Vince around his defender. Backhand. Shot score! Beautiful backhand by Vince Lachette. He picked the puck up right before it went past the blue line. Gets around his defender. Good defense. They push him to the outside, but Vince just flips this one up and over the goaltender's glove hand side. Beautiful shot, and that puts the Lancers up 4-0. And as we were saying earlier, good opportunity going high on this goalie just based on the size. Puck one, Bates throws it down into the corner. Meyer's going to give chase on this one. He's got Luna on the other side. And swung back around. Ponick waiting for it, but Myers grabs the puck. Centering pass. IceHawks are there, and they're going to send it out of the zone. Lancers will have to regroup. No, Weinstein was trying to tip it back in. You got a 2-on-1 here. Shot wide. And puck swung back around the defensive zone. Looking for a two-line pass. We went for it and missed it. IceHawks with numbers there, but couldn't get a hold of the puck. And we're back on the offensive. Going to throw it on net from around half ice. And Myers didn't appreciate 89's comment to him, or he gave him a butt of the stick or something as he tried to give him a little love tap to let him know he's not going to accept that. Return to sender. 9:44 left here in the third period. 4-0 Omaha Lancers above the Kansas City IceHawks. Puck sent deep. It's going to be a foot race, and right now Collins, great effort to pick that puck up. Fantastic effort by Collins on that one. IceHawks battling here. IceHawks centering pass, miss. Couldn't connect on that. Kenny thought he had a step there, but the IceHawks came away with it, and that puck's going to be sent down into the zone. And if we're playing curling, that was perfect. That was going to sit right on that line and not be icing. Tim Papstein, good patience there, but taken away by the IceHawks. Back check and turned away by Pinkelman. We got 2 men on one here. There we go, we get back into the zone. Puck up high, shot, turned away. Good defensive play there. Shot deflected, way out. He's trying to deflect that puck from halfway in the circle, and that is more than likely not going to work. Good forecheck by Rabinski. He's got to get back out of the zone, though, so he can be on sides. Yeah, he does, but the IceHawks come away with it, and Papstein is going to try and wrangle this one in the defensive zone. Good pressure by the IceHawks. We got a man. He right there. Let's hit him. Let's hit him. Oh, no, he gets by him. Meyer gets by him and shot on net. He had Oropeza wide open on the backside, but just didn't see as he was trying to get around the IceHawk player. Puck swung into the corner. IceHawks didn't come up with a good effort by Ponick. IceHawks moving up the ice and taken away by Vince. Good back check by Vince, unless he's playing defense now. Sometimes he'll float back there from forward to defender. No, that was a good back check. He's playing wing right now. And Vince throws it into the zone high. knocked down by the Ice Hawks. They're going to regroup. We're going to get a personnel change here. And great effort right there by Luna. Luna came from across the ice and laid some heavy lumber on the Ice Hawks player. Bates trying to come up with it. And Myers buries a kid. No call. He did have the puck. Shoulder to head, and he's down on the ice, folks. They're going to whistle this one down. Myers, physical play on that one. Shoulder to the upper torso, potentially the head area there, and hopefully this young man's okay. He went down hard. Never want to see a player down on the ice. Hoping it's maybe just the wind got knocked out of him and he can recover here. 6:56 left on the clock, 4-0. And with that amount of time left, got to play smart hockey again. What we discussed going into the third period, you can see strategizing here from Coach Kevin about, it looked like he was using his hand in motion, pushing the puck into their zone. Play wise, keep the puck in your offensive zone, keep it in the neutral zone, tie it up, and burn some clock. And this young man appears to be getting back up. That is Peacock for, looks like maybe his head took a hit on that one. He's slow to get up, and we hope that he's okay as he skates off on his own accord. And the fans here, both the Ice Hawks and Lancers, good sportsmanship, showing their care and concern for that young man as they gave him a round of applause getting off the ice. Face off at the dot. Again, 6:56 left here in the third period. I am hanging the iPad almost over the boards here. Centering pass, miss. Ice Hawks couldn't connect. Cook gets a skate on that one, turns it away, and Collins physical play. And we have a breakout opportunity here. Ravinsky just couldn't keep it on the stick, but Kenny follows it back up. And Ravinsky gets, that would be boarding right there, but that goes without a call. I think the referees missed that one. Ravinsky had his back to the player. Ravinsky back in it. Beautifully done by Hayden on that. He knocked down the pass, slipped the defender, couldn't catch up with the puck in time before it went to the goalie. And you saw it earlier, Hayden had his back to the player, and the player came from about 3 strides away and just buried him into the boards. No call on that one as the physical play continues here at Liberty First. Good effort there by Papsine. Tried to wrist one in, got deflected by the defender. And Papsine strips it away. And that's what we need, is just disrupting play, swarming defense, and we will take that face-off in our offensive zone to kill some time off this clock. One, quick hit, shot, score! That is Oropeza burying it low and hard on the ice. Not sure if it went beyond the white pad or through the 5-hole, but that is what you call a quick hit there, folks, with winning off the draw, and then a quick hit. And we've got something happening here. Oh, that's what, I'm not sure if that player shot it down on Hatch after that goal or what, but the referee told him to go get the puck. And he was not pleased with that player's unsportsmanlike conduct there, picking up the puck after the play. And we're going to see what happens here. I'm not sure if they're believe it's going to be a timeout called by the Ice Hawks. Yes, timeout called by the Ice Hawks with 5:14 left here in the third period. 5-0 Lancers ahead. And trying to piece that one together, folks, it looks like after the goal, the Ice Hawks player pulled it out of the net, or maybe it hit the back of the net on the ice and bounced out, and then the player shot it all the way down to the Lancers zone. I'm not sure if that went off hatch or not, but the referee definitely not pleased with that. Called the player out, pointed at him, and then told him to go get the puck. All right, Lancers retaking the ice here after the timeout by the Kansas City Ice Hawks. One by the Lancers. No, we've got something's going on. We've got a player heading off the ice. I think that's Peacock who went down earlier. Hopefully he's okay. Just finding an opportunity to get off the ice and head to the benches, or of the locker room rather, and hopefully I can get him checked out as he went down earlier with that hard hit by Colton Myers. Puck one, Myers battling for it with Luna. They win it, and Bates almost gets a stick on it. They're going to have to regroup here as Lucas Pontic kicks into the zone. They call offsides, and they're going to send it all the way down as intentional offsides on that. And, oh, man, we got Weinstein doing some dancing out there. He likes the notorious B.I.G., apparently. Oh. You got Biggie playing here in the arena. Draw one, kick behind the net. Weinstein with it, swings it back around. Pontic tips it up and out of the zone, and it's going to be a foot race. Myers, strong forecheck here, and the Ice Hawks come away with it. Myers coming back on sides, and Luna gives chase. Has some fancy footwork and handling there by the Ice Hawks. You got to give him credit for that. It looked really good. He's doing some tips training, as we call it here in the Omaha. Gretzky's off it, swings it around out front, taken away by the Ice Hawks. Myers looking for an opportunity there, but it got tipped away. Luna comes up with it, and that's deflected. Another trying to pass it to the weak side, just didn't get it there. Shot on net, wide. And Myers takes a shot from behind and comes back up with the puck. Backhand off the low crossbar there. And he's out front. Beautiful pass by Luna, just couldn't get the stick on it out front. And the Ice Hawks somehow come up with that one, but that's offsides. And we're going to take that face off at the dot. .313, .312, .311, .310. Clock continuing to run here. No stoppage of play. And I'd have to look at the rule book, but I believe that's probably because of the goal differential right now that they're letting play run out. Draw one by the Ice Hawks. Swinging around, less than 3 minutes left in the third period here. Shot, Hatch turns that, uses his stick and pops that one up into the glove. And he was at baseball practice earlier today. Use that one like a ground ball. Puck battle won or kicked around by the Lancers. Looking to swing it out of the zone. Shot, tip, and Hansen's going to clear it with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left here in the third. Great forecheck. Loving that by Ash. And we come up with a puck. Beautifully done. Lancers not giving up. A lot of action here down low. And we're going to get, they're going to say that's an elbow by the Ice Hawks against Ash. Oh, no. They're going to say that was on Ash. And they're sending him to the box with 1:59 left. That'll pretty much be it for Ash. here as soon as they get that penalty and the puck dropped. And the Lancers will be on the penalty kill here for what appears to be the rest of the game. And upended by Vince. Vince comes around with the puck and loses it, but gets back. Nice footwork there. Defenseman has the puck shot. I didn't see what happened there, but that's going to be a... Let's see what the referee calls on this one. Referee holding his hands up, and we've got a roughing call. Roughing call against the Ice Hawks. He's going to be out for the rest of the game here. His time will expire by the time that penalty ends. And puck coming back down into the offensive zone for the Lancers as we'll play 4-on-4 hockey. I don't know if it was frustration there or what happened, but the roughing call against the Ice Hawks on that one as Vince was spinning the puck around in the defensive zone looking to clear it. Puck controlled by the Lancers here. No, tipped away. And nice play by Papsy in there, recovering. Good defensive play by Pinkelman using the body. And puck is going to sit back. It's bouncing around out there. Try and get this action as I lean the iPad over for you. And Vince sends it deep into the zone with 10 seconds left. And Papsine gives chase. 4 seconds left. 3 is picked back up by Kenny. Gets hit into the boards. And that's going to do it here at Liberty First with the Omaha Junior Lancers taking the victory. 5-0 shutout win. Great defensive effort. Great goalie effort. And the Lancers rebound from yesterday where it just didn't seem like it was them coming off of the school day to have a commanding victory over the Ice Hawks. Great play all game. And the players shake hands, give fist bumps, and we got and that'll do it. Gonna head off the ice. The next game is going to be at 7:30 p.m. this evening, where the Omaha Junior Lancers will be taking on the KC Scouts back here at Liberty First Credit Union Arena. As the Omaha Lancers come off the ice, we'll get some FaceTime for the boys. Luna coming off the ice. Ash coming off the ice. Who's that? What do we got? Weinstein coming off the ice. Bates. Patch down there saying hi to Mom and his little sister. We had Papstein, Cook. That'll do it from Liberty First. 5-0 victory. Omaha Junior Lancers over the KC Ice Hawks. We'll see you next time in Lancers Land this weekend at 7:30